Bum, bum, bum. Hello, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are in the world. I'm Nick Dunning. I'm the creator of Total Audition Magician, the author of How to Get Acting Work Quickly. And I've got a couple of announcements I'd love to make to you so that you know kind of some of the things that I'm doing that I'm up to at the moment. First thing is this, I've got a live seminar that I'm doing in association with Film Network Ireland, which is going to be this Sunday. That's called How to Pitch Any Project to Anyone Without Fear. And what that's going to be is I'm going to take you through some extraordinary new sort of research and understanding about the way that you communicate very clearly so that you really engage the mind and body system of the people that you're actually working with and you're trying to connect with. So I'm going to put the details of that below the video here. So that's the first thing, that's on Sunday. And then I'm going to do next week, I'm doing a webinar, a live webinar. Very rarely do these, so it's quite exciting, really excited and pumped up about this. This is called 3 Alarmingly Simple Ways to Shock Casting Directors so that they wake up and instantly take notice of you and call you back often. Cool title, huh? So the reason I'm doing this is because I wanted to share some of the things that have been happening for me recently. I've got 4 out of the last 5 self-tapes that I've been up for. And I want to take you back in time to what was going on in my life about 2 years ago. 2 years ago, I mean, I'm of an age, right? I didn't learn how to do self-taping at drama school like a lot of people. We didn't touch it. So I'm only used to going into the room and actually talking with producers, with casting directors, with directors, and actually making a human contact. So self-taping is a bit like, ugh. But eventually, like all of us, I get myself an iPhone and a Gorilla and a lamp, and I do whatever I can, put those things up, and I try and do my best. And what I did was sometime later, I'd send them out there and hope. I didn't know what I was doing, really. I also found the tech side of it quite difficult. And then one day, what happened was during a particular week, about 2 years ago, I was asked by my agent, I got connections to do 9 self-tapes in a week. Now, I don't know if that's ever happened to you, but believe you me, it's not much fun because it's so overwhelming. But what I did was I thought, okay, I had to learn, 9 characters. And I had to do 3 scenes for each of these characters. These are for big shows. These are things like Blacklist, what was the other one? Sense8, that was another one. But, big shows that they were shooting in LA during the pilot season. Warrior, that was another one. And what I had to do was these 3 scenes, and each scene was about 3 pages long. So I had to learn 9 pages of dialogue per character. That's 9 times 8, right? Had to get this all done within a very short space of time and then send it in. I was absolutely exhausted, wrecked, and I was a hot mess at the end of it. Absolutely nightmare. And then I didn't get a single one. Not one. I spent an entire week stressing myself completely. And I was shouting at the dogs. It was just horrendous. It was really bad. All the technical things, and I was going, did I shoot that? Did I say that? All that stuff was going on. And I didn't get one. And not only did I not get one, I didn't get any response at all from any of them. Now, a lot of people think, oh, hold on a minute, you've been in the Tudors, everybody kind of like, they're bound to respond to you guys, right? But not always the case. And I didn't hear a single thing, nothing. Not a word, tumbleweed. So then I thought I need to do something about this. I had to figure out, what it is that I'm doing. What is all this? So I started to look into and talk to a lot of people I know in the business, cameramen, sound people, agents, casting directors, producers, and I started to get to understand what it is that self-taping is all about. And I put all of this together in a training course, and that's around. If you're interested, it's there. But I really wanted to share what some of those secrets are, some of them that I think have made a difference to me. So the 3 big ones that I think have made a difference I'm going to be sharing in the webinar. So if you're interested in coming along to that would be great. In the meantime, I got a question from somebody called Jacinta, and she's written and she says, what happens if I'm doing a self-tape and I'm having to perform with 6 characters, right? If there are 6 characters, so you've got your and I thought, I've been here, I know this one. 6 characters. I was doing a show called Da Vinci's Demons, which is shot in Swansea a few years ago, and I had literally had that situation. And what I did was I set up my iPhone on my tripod, my Gorilla, and I shot myself. And what I did, though, because I'm very clever, right, I got a whole load of bits of blue tack. I couldn't find anyone else to be. There was no readers available. Everyone was on set. So I took off these little bits of blue tack and I stuck them around the room to represent, each of the 6 people, as you would in a film, right? So I thought, that's what I'm doing. So I started looking at this character and it was, my lord, what say you, archdeacon? Do you know what I mean? That kind of thing. I don't know, my lord. What do you think, my lord? I don't know, right? So I was looking at each of these bits of blue tack, doing the scene. And then when I looked back at I sent the tape off and I thought, okay, let's just see what happens. Didn't get it. It was called The Lost Kingdom was the show. And right at the end of it, I looked back at what I'd shot and I looked insane. My eyes, I was playing it exactly the way you would do to a normal film camera. I'd be playing to where the person would be. A real person would be there, and then they'd 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 be there. But on an iPhone, what happens is that the iPhone doesn't register that amount of distance, and the depth of field just doesn't work in the same way. So it looks like your eyes are going like this. You look insane. So don't do this. Learn from me. Please don't do this. What I suggest is this. When you've got your iPhone pointing towards you and you're well lit, what you want to do is put 3 of those characters on camera left and 3 of those characters on camera right. And you know what? What it looks like is this. Yes, my lord, I understand exactly what it is you're saying. Yes, my lord, I see what you say. My lord, you get the idea? You're showing the fact that you're talking to different people without looking like a demented idiot. Please take this little secret and share it with anyone you wish. So guys, just a reminder again, I'm doing this workshop, Film Network Ireland, details below, that's for this Sunday, and next week I'm going to be doing the webinar. So I hope you've enjoyed it. Any questions, drop me a line underneath here, and I'll do my best to answer them. Take care guys, and now, I wanted to show you something as well. This is quite good. Look, what do you think of this? I just got a new toy. Here, I can now go back in time, back to the 1950s. What do you think? Suddenly, we're back in 1950s. I can also go, if I ever want to, I can join the world of Marvel Comics. Here we go. Marvel Comics. What do you think? Take care, guys. Bye now. A boy with his toys, eh?